Hello everyone, and welcome to this video on the upcoming full moon in the sign of Leo. My name is Kara Melendi, founder of Spiritual Goddesses, and excited to share the information on this powerful full moon because it's not a regular full moon. This is also a super moon, meaning it's going to appear extra bright and beautiful in the sky. It is a lunar eclipse signaling change, endings, as well as new beginnings. And then it's also a blue moon because we already had a full moon this month. So this is the second full moon. We started off January with a full moon, and now we're ending January with a full moon. Beautiful opportunity to really release anything that's no longer serving you so you can really move forward in achieving your goals in 2018. Say hi as you're joining. I also ask that you share this out so we can spread this information and let other people know what is going on in the cosmos and how they can work with this energy, because especially if you are a highly sensitive person like myself, let me know, are you a highly sensitive person? Are you already feeling these energies? And it can manifest in different ways. For some people, they feel really tired approaching an eclipse. For other people, there's this boost of energy. So it also depends what's going on in your unique birth chart and how is this transit affecting it. So let's see who's joining me here. We have Kat, we have Stephanie, Nia, Lisa, Selman, Christy. Awesome, ladies. Welcome. Julie, love your energy. You inspire me. Keep up the wonderful work. Oh, thank you so much. That's really encouraging. I do appreciate that. Thank you. And Patricia, welcome. So the first thing I want to look at with this moon, because there's a lot we can look at, absolutely, between the super moon, the eclipse, the blue moon, so much powerful energy. And it's happening in the sign of Leo. So let's take a closer look at the Leo energy. And let me know if you have your sun located in Leo or you have your moon in Leo. You may be feeling this even more strongly. So the Leo energy is all about the heart chakra. It's very heart focused. It's all about pursuing your passion, being authentic, and sometimes Leo gets this reputation for wanting the spotlight, being like really loud, kind of a show off. And Leo can be expressed in that energy, but when it's really expressed in its most actualized form, Leo is all about owning who I am, having the courage to show up as myself. And that's a really powerful example for us all. And that's energy we can all step into because we all have Leo in our chart somewhere. And since this full moon is happening at 11 degrees of Leo, if you know your birth chart, check out what house 11 degrees of Leo falls in and any of the planets surrounding it and the relationships they're forming, because that's going to give you deeper insight into how this is affecting you. So this energy is a really beautiful time to say, am I following my heart? Am I being authentic to me? Am I allowing myself to celebrate my accomplishments? Am I proud of what I've accomplished? Am I allowing myself to take the spotlight from time to time? Leo's encouraging us to do that. And the eclipse is also affecting the North Node in Leo as well. So that is amplified because the North Node is what we're here to move toward. So when you look at your unique natal chart, the North Node and the South Node can really relate to your karma as well. The strengths that you came into this world with, as well as patterns you're releasing in the South Node, and then the North Node, the patterns you're moving toward. So collectively right now with the North Node in Leo, we are really being called to step into that leadership energy. We are being called to really lead from a place of service, to open up our hearts and allow that to guide us. And also fun. We can't talk about Leo without talking about playfulness and fun. It does rule over that fifth house of romance. So now is a really good time to look and see if you are having fun in your daily life, if you are welcoming in playfulness. Fun is very magnetic. Okay, let me check these comments out here and also share with me, what are you releasing in the full moon? The full moon is all about letting go. What no longer serves you? What can you let go of? Hi, Sharon. Sharon saying, was just thinking about this. Yeah, powerful energy. Is anyone else feeling this right now? Oh my goodness, I feel like I've just had a lot of energy this weekend, but where this eclipse is going to be happening, I have Mars in Leo in my 5th house, so I know that's going to be activated for me. Patricia, leadership energy, yes. Bridget, hello Bridget, welcome. And Teresa and Nicola, welcome, welcome. So because we've been in a lot of this Capricorn energy, it's been a kind of a serious vibe. When we had the new moon in Capricorn earlier this month, it was really about dreaming big, being ambitious, getting disciplined and structured, and really going for our goals, achieving our goals. And now this Leo energy is making sure that we are passionate about what we're doing. It's making sure that you haven't lost that joy and passion in your life. Remember, fun is magnetic. We're here to have fun. If you're pursuing goals, and sometimes it is a challenge, sometimes you don't feel like doing the work you need to get the results, and the Capricorn energy is really good for that, saying you need to persist anyway and keeping us in line and focused, and there's a place for all of that. But the Leo energy around this full moon is saying don't forget about the fun. Have fun along the way, and that really does help attract more abundance and joy into your life when you're just having fun, right? And having fun, playing, also romance can be a focus as well. Another energy that I'm really getting around this full moon, especially in the sign of Leo, is courage and confidence. And that's what I felt called to title this video, really having the courage and the confidence to pursue your heart's desire. We can all draw on that Leo energy within us that says, even though it's scary, I'm going to pursue my goals. Anytime we're outside of our comfort zone, if we are dreaming big, we are setting big goals, which I encourage you to do, it is going to be a little bit scary. But this full moon and this eclipse is saying you can do that. You can do that. You can tap into your inner courage, and you can have the confidence to go after what you desire, even if it's a little scary, because it's natural if we're outside of our comfort zone that we're going to have this this nervous feeling. I've talked about this a lot. You may have heard this word before that I use to describe it, which is yaira. So anytime we're out of our comfort zone, but we are pursuing our dreams, we're pursuing our goals, we have this feeling of yaira. And it's kind of an uneasy feeling, but we know that we are expanding, we know that we are growing. So even though it's scary, it feels very expansive within us. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Kim. Kim saying, yay, been so serious lately, and yes, on to the heart's desire. Hi, Caitlin, how are you? Stephanie is releasing doubts and fears around abundance, not having enough time and not making enough. Holding energetic space for you, Stephanie, to release that with ease, absolutely. Yeah, letting go of those fears. I would definitely encourage you to look at your New Year's resolutions again, your intentions, your goals. Because it is an eclipse, there may be some changes that you want to make to that, right? You may have a change of heart in what those goals are, or seeing that maybe there's a new way that I can go about pursuing them. Maybe there's a new way that I can do this. Eclipses do bring change, and sometimes that can be a little scary because change is stepping into the unknown. And because it is a lunar eclipse, so a full moon, it can mean endings. So what you want to also do, if you can think back to what was going on in August when we had the eclipse, as well as February when we had the eclipse in Leo, because you may see the culmination of those things or some endings coming into play. But remember, with every ending that happens, it's also a new beginning, and we're also moving forward as well. And I really think it's important to trust that if certain people or things are falling away from your life, or it's time to let go of them, that you're ready for that, and it's meant to be, and it really is creating space for these new changes to come in. So keep that in mind with an eclipse, that it can bring powerful changes about. And it's also kicking off the eclipses for this year. This year we have 5 eclipses, so talk about change. Talk about it being a year of change. So really take this time to go within, set the intention, but do the releasing. Do the releasing of letting go what isn't serving you so you can fully move forward. So if you're just jumping in, say hi below, share this video out, and if you feel comfortable, share with me what you're releasing in this energy. And one of my favorite techniques to really help shift my energy, to really let go of subconscious beliefs holding me back, is EFT, so also known as tapping. I'm a big fan of tapping, especially on the full moon. I really work that into my ritual, and it helps me to shift the energy really quickly, really shift out of the old, maybe that old identity that no longer has a place for me. So I know Stephanie mentioned releasing doubts around abundance. So you could do a tapping around that. Release the old money story. Release any blocks around money that you just say it's time to let go of, so you can fully step into your power. So let's have a look, because this moon is making some interesting relationships as well. So the first thing I like to look at is what's going on the opposite side. So anytime there's a full moon in opposition, we have the sun. And right now we have the sun in Aquarius, the opposite sign of Leo, and it's coupled with Venus in Aquarius. So where Leo is all about getting strong in who I am, being a leader, but leading from that heart-centered place of love, Aquarius is very much focused on community and really coming together. So we're seeing that energy play out as well. Only the focus is on a full moon. It is on that Leo energy right now. With the upcoming eclipse, we're going to see more of that Aquarius energy, and it's going to be more focused on community. But for us to be really strong in groups, for us to be strong as a community, we first have to be strong in who we are. So that's where this full moon is about that. It's about tapping into your inner strength, tapping into your inner courage, opening up that heart chakra, and allowing that to really lead the way. So we do have that Aquarius energy in opposition right now. Another interesting relationship is Mars and Sagittarius. So Mars is that planet that really drives us. It drives us to take action to pursue our goals, and it recently shifted into Sagittarius, which is also a fire energy. So we are going to see more passion. We're going to feel this shift in energy, and let me know if you're already kind of feeling that, if you're sensitive to energy and you're feeling the energy shift from more of that serious tone to just more passion, more enjoyment, more fun, and more play, because Mars in Sagittarius is all about going on adventures, exploring, and coupled with Leo, it really is that drive to take action from a place of enjoyment. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down because I see we've got more comments here. Let me see, Sharon, it's so funny. I started looking up 2831 astrology and full moon, was going to post in the group and see if you had any insights. You were live then, intuition. Yes, love that, Sharon. You knew, right? You knew. You're picking up on that. Hi, David, how are you? David saying the love is blooming. Yeah, Leo is also romance, right? It rules house 5. House 5 is fun, enjoyment, but also romance. So looking at your romantic relationships, if you are partnered up, how can you spice that up? Maybe there's changes you need to make in that area. If you're single and you're waiting for that soulmate or twin flame to come in, now's a really good time as well. So going within and looking at what doubts or beliefs do I need to let go of, so I can really welcome this romance and this love into my life, because it is a time for love. You are so right. Absolutely, that energy is there too. So let me see, what other relationships haven't I mentioned? We're soon going to have Mercury moving into Aquarius as well, right around the time of this full moon. That's an interesting shift. Mercury is the planet of communication, the planet of information, and anytime it moves into an air sign, it's feeling more powerful. So we are going to start to feel this desire more to really connect with other people, to really share our ideas, more confident in our communication. Aquarius is an air sign, so when they come together, it's really, Mercury is exalted in the sign of Aquarius. So we're going to feel more confident in really sharing your gifts, in sharing your message with the world. So that's really powerful too. Let's see what else I'm picking up around this. Definitely a time of change. Greater insight and awareness is going to come about too. I feel like you'll have deeper insight into some of the things that may have been holding you back, and you weren't ready to see it prior to this, but now you have insight. You're like, okay, I really have to drop this habit, or I really need to welcome in different friendships in my life that really motivate me. You're going to have deeper insight into those changes. And also in your relationships, you're going to have deeper insight into the dynamic that's occurring within those relationships and whether it's really serving you and the changes you need to make. So let me know if this is resonating below. Thank you so much for the hearts and for the likes. Once again, I do encourage you to look at your own birth chart, see where Leo falls, see where Aquarius falls, and notice any of the relationships, especially 11 degrees of Leo. And if you want me to take a look at your birth chart to help you out with that, to see where the eclipses this year are falling, some of the major planetary transits are happening, because we had some major shifts happening in 2017, right, in November and December. And that's really going to come into play in 2018. So if you want me to dive deeper with you on this, have a look at that. I'd be happy to do a reading. So you can reach out right here on Facebook. I can help you figure out where these eclipses are happening and what that means for you specifically, because it's really helpful to get this information collectively and know the information and the energy we're working with. And then the next step is really just seeing more specifically how it's impacting you in your life. So thank you for everybody who joined me today. Thank you for sharing this out. Thank you for the hearts and for the likes. Very much appreciated. Sending so much love and light your way, and I want to leave you with this message of having the courage to confidently pursue your heart's desire, because we really need your light in the world, and this Leo energy is going to help you step into that. So blessings for a happy full moon, and I will see you all soon.